Hey, what's good? It's your boy Jay Watts, and welcome to Whiskey Wednesdays. I got my boys here.
My name's Abraham _MMLA on Twitter, Instagram.
He don't be tweeting about shit, you know. Tell them about yourself a little bit, man.
Well, I'm a grad student. Well, I just graduated this past semester, criminology. But hey, if y'all need internships, any type of that recommendations, just let me know.
These guys. Then I got my boy over here.
What's going on, man? You already know who it is. It's Khalil, aka, you know, on Snap they really know me as Quiet Storm Entertainment, but the username is your damn Skippy. That's YA damn Skippy.
One of the loudest niggas I know. Tell me about yourself,
really,
man.
I'm really a chill guy, you know. I don't really be doing too much. I like to go to class.
Shit.
I love to read.
No.
I love football.
Okay, I can vouch for that.
I'm a sad Falcons fan right now. It's cool. We'll get into that later.
It's a whole couch full of black excellence right here.
That's what you gotta have.
So, you know, as you all know, it's Whiskey Wednesday. So before we do anything, you already know what we gotta do. I gotta shout out the whiskey for the night, Seagram's Gold. So, you know, let's take the first, drink before we start anything. Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Delectable. That's what I call it.
Sensation.
First thing we gonna get into. So, I'm a senior in college. What's your classification?
I'm a junior.
I just graduated, so master's student.
So we fairly all in the same generation. So what I can say is that times have really changed. And what I mean by that is when we was kids, stuff was one way and now it's a whole nother way. And the thing we gonna talk about tonight is how girls, females, women, whatever floats your boat, how y'all give out y'all numbers now. Now, back in the day, if y'all didn't fuck with a guy, you didn't give him your number, right?
That's true.
Now, they'll give you the number, won't text back. You'll be sort of red receipts. Well, let's talk about that.
You know, the crazy part is, like, being in college, you just around, like, you're around the opposite gender so many times. Like, so sometimes I've sat at lunch with some girls, and a dude came to get her number, and as soon as bro walked away, she blocked him. Why you even give your number if you was just gonna block bro? Just telling you not interested.
They're afraid of the confrontation, I feel like. Boy,
Or let's say this. So, you walking, you see a chick, you think she look good, you feeling her, walk her to her, she see you coming, she give you the number. Alright, cool. She go back to her friends. Oh, I gave my number because, maybe I just wanna, get some free food one day.
That's a big one.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't.
Just
That
want
make
him
me
to take me out
mad.
on dates or something like that.
Oh, that's a whole. Hey, I believe that's where it come from. For real. They don't want to burn bridges. They want to have all their marbles in the bag. They want to put them in the pocket.
I don't know.
They gotta have one guy who, get them food, another guy who they can just spend time with.
See, that's the thing. Like remember when we used to go to the skating rink. You see a girl, you eye her the whole night. You finally get the balls to walk up to her. I gotta drink some whiskey on this.
Give me a sip too.
You couldn't take no shot when you was younger to go talk to her. You had
Hey,
to do it sober.
exactly. Hey.
You don't get no liquid courage.
There it is. Look,
For real.
you walk up to the girl. Now, as young boys, the biggest thing we was worried about was getting rejected and how they was gonna do it. Right?
Yeah.
Because you had the rude ones, you had the ones that felt sorry for you, then you had the ones that was just like, shit, I got a boyfriend, but really didn't have no boyfriend.
That's a common lie.
So you was more worried about the rejection part. So when you got the number, you felt like something. You felt like she wanted to fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
You felt like that guy.
Just walked away like,
Exactly.
I
Me and my
got
friend,
it.
we,
I got it.
yeah, we used to count like every night how many numbers we would get at parties.
Oh, yeah.
When we go to the mall, we would go to the mall just to get numbers.
But I don't even think some of these folks, like, do they remember the days when you had to get somebody's number on a piece of paper?
Bruh.
It was Shawty's house. It was her house number.
Bruh.
She had to be cool with you calling her house phone. So if her mama picked up, you had to talk to her mama first.
Bruh, you wanna know what I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me tell you one time. So I called this girl house phone. Her mama picked up. I sound like a girl. I was like, hello?
Yo.
Is Ashley home? She was like, yeah, honey, she'll be there in a second. I said, okay. asking her. She said hello. I said hey. She was like, my mom said it was one of my friends. I know I had to act like the girl.
Wow. I ain't did that.
Bro, I had to do that shit.
That's a new one. I ain't know that.
I had got scared, bro.
I mean, for me, most of the time when I was young, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, I was kind of known. I was a smart guy, so like I knew like everybody's parents and stuff like that. So they was cool, but I had to kind of play it off as, you know, I'm just here to help, you know, be a friend. So, you know, I would get the number, I would call. Oh, hey, Abraham. Oh, she's right upstairs.
He was the mama favorite.
You gotta be those.
He was the mama favorite.
Because the girl will get rid of you, but her mama will keep you.
Oh yeah.
Had a cool little baby face.
You break on my family. But the main point is, you felt like you accomplished something when you get a number. Fast forward 10 years. We in 2017, 2018. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I even go back a few years. 2015. You walk up to a girl. Your niggas finally hype you up. You have to talk to her. You get the number.
Right.
You come back to your friends. Hey, I ain't gonna text her tonight because I don't want to seem thirsty.
You gotta play it cool.
You play it cool.
Gotta wait a couple days.
You do all that thinking about what y'all, you know, when I hit her up, we finna vibe.
You have a game plan.
Oh yeah.
You send a text. Whoop. At 4:55. That's a sign. 4:56. No. You know, now they look at the phone and push it back up.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna reply back to him just yet.
Right.
Read it. 5:56. Read. So now you just.
You just sitting there, bro. Kind of like we see here now.
Like, shit. Is she not fucking with me, bro?
Phone ain't vibrating.
What's the purpose? Why give a guy your number if you not go fuck with him? Just say no.
Answer the question in the comments.
Please.
Please do that.
Please. We need clarification.
Insight, all that.
We need closure.
For real.
Closure.
Because y'all out here breaking my heart.
We need answers from my boys, you know what I'm saying?
And
why?
One more thing, bro. If you ask a girl for her number and she offer you her Snapchat, Instagram, to walk away, bro, you ain't even gotta follow her on no social media. She just want another follower. She just want some likes.
No, hell no.
No, I can't do no. If I ask her for her number and she offer me her Snap, that's disrespectful.
No,
I'm not.
I've had
do
plenty of times where I asked a girl for her number. She was like, I can't give you my number. I give you my Snap. I'm like, all right, cool.
She finessing,
and
bro.
then and then you know y'all follow each other on the Snap. She started looking at your snaps and everything. She see young man got something going for himself, doing big things.
That's not how it works.
And then she'll hop in your deal, ask for your number. So you get
he was special.
I switch it up on you.
Cool.
I switch it up on you.
He's special. He's a special brother.
Exactly.
Nah, see, if this is what they like to do. Hey, hey, I'm about to leave. Can I get your number so we can finish this conversation? You can get my Snapchat. In my head, I'm like, why the hell would I get your Snapchat? You got a whole phone right here. Is your phone not on? So, like, you broke?
I'm talking about text messages vibrating.
Hey,
I see a text message pop up.
It's a new day and age where people are more concerned about followers than personality.
Well, how about you just give me your number and tell me to follow you, right?
Everybody don't think straight.
But they don't want to be that accessible, You get the number, then you got access to everything because it's linked to their social media.
But you already want me to follow your social media, so only thing I'm missing is your number. Like,
I want to say, these days, females are more prideful than back in the day. The number was all they had. Now they got all these other modes of contact.
They got options.
So they got options. So
I feel like that shit just another barrier to put you through. Honestly,
it is.
It's just another barrier. Is he gonna work for the number?
Right.
Is he gonna be consistent on the Snap? Are you gonna have triangles? Are you gonna have triangles or squares in the messages? If you're not gonna fuck with me, just don't fuck with me.
I can handle it. I promise I can. I got thick skin. Just tell me I'm cool.
Now we go transform a little bit to a more serious topic, which kind of go hand in hand, which probably why they don't give the guys a number. You feel me? So, to a female, do y'all think that when they hop down, they thinking about the future already? Like, do this guy look like he got money? Do this guy look like he established? Do he like he in school? You know, it breaks down like what is the well put together guy that they're looking for? What do you think a well put together guy for your age group is?
For my age group, you know, I usually don't go for the girls under 23 because my experience with it. I'll tell you why. It's 2018. It's a new standard for myself. You know, for the girls under 23, their definition of well put together is way different than the girl that's over 23. See, the girls under 23, you know, they're looking for things that are more material, more things that are like tangible.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are over 23, they're looking for more of the intangible things that, you know, that they can't see. So they look more at the mind. You know, the girls under 23, they're looking more, you know, under 23, they're looking more at, you know, what can you give me right now? Like they just
now when you say what can you give me, is it like what can you teach me or what can you like physically hand me? Because, you know, I feel like, you know, as a girl's, you know, as her man, you should always be able to teach your woman stuff, period. That's true. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the ones under 23, they not really looking at, you know, what you can teach them because they think they know it all already. Like they think.
So they humble real quick, like it.
They think, they think in their mind they got this made up man, you know, that they want. And if you don't have those attributes,
dream guy.
Basically, yeah, if you don't have those attributes, then they turn you down. But the ones over 23, you know, they've been through the phase where, you know, what's in my head may not really be, not per se out here, but it may not be realistic. So they set a standard for themselves of the intangible things like, you know, the drive, the mental, how does he think,
mm-hmm.
you know, what does he want, or does he know what he wants?
Where he see himself.
Where he see himself in the next couple of years, because I'm 25, like I pretty much know, you know, where my life going, what I want to do, my career, everything. Like there's no question marks for real, except for, you know, this lady stage. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah.
Hey, like, don't even worry about it, man. Worry about that career.
So, you know,
what would you say as a college student still? What is a well put together guy in your, you know, group of peers?
I really think it depends on how far along are you in school, because the mindset that you came into when you were a freshman is so much different to when even not even to your senior years, but I'm a junior now and I can feel myself maturing, and it's just like that kind of thing doesn't click for everybody. So you have some girls that just interested in the now. They want to party, they want to drink, which is cool. Like, there's no problem with that, but that's what they're attracted to at the moment. So they're going to be more so attracted to the party promoter, the plug, or whatever.
The material guy.
Right. To where a point where you go back to a girl that's more mature, she's looking to settle down. She's looking for that guy that has the discipline. Well, you've made it this far in school. You have some sort of discipline. You have some sort of drive. You want to do something with your future. You might not be completely sure what that is yet. However, you're on your way there. You have the characteristics and the makeup to be somebody that she wants to be with one day.
Yep. You're consistent and persistent.
So potential.
Right.
Yeah.
But as fellas right here, you know, on the whiskey, do y'all ever feel like females get tired of potential? Do you feel like guys meet that potential that they wait on?
I mean, I don't really think. How could you get tired of potential? Because if you don't see potential in the first place, why would you pursue it?
Well, I feel like it's one of those things where if you see, okay, flip-flop it, you see potential in every girl you possibly, you know, pursue.
Right.
Nobody ever meets the potential that you saw. Because potential is just what they possibly could be or what they possibly have to offer or what they're going to do. But it's not exactly what they actually do. Like, you know, it's potential. We could potentially get together, but will we?
Right.
You could potentially have a career, will you? You know what I'm saying? You could potentially make straight A's this semester, but will you?
Right.
So, as a man, do you feel like we could possibly work on reaching our full potential? Not for the women, but, you know, for ourselves. Because I feel like I've seen a lot of homies that didn't reach their full potential.
Right. I mean, I'm at 20 years old. It's just like sometimes you see a potential in yourself, and sometimes you don't. But you have to continue working toward that, or else you're gonna be stagnant in life. You can't have potential forever. At some point, it has to form into something
that's real.
Something
like, it has to.
You have to work toward a certain goal. Like your potential is you driving toward that goal. And once you reach that goal, that's your potential for that specific area is out the window.
So could we agree that for a guy in college, right? The way you prove that you reach your potential, you meeting those short-term goals.
Right.
You know, my goal, if you didn't have a car, my goal is to get a car in a few months. You get that car. My goal is to find a job. You get that job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to, you know, I want to stay in school. You know, I wasn't the best student, but I want to stay in school and, you know, graduate.
You gotta get a grind.
You staying in school every year, you meeting those short-term goals. And I'm sure, you know, ladies, if you're watching, you know, leave a comment, you know, is meeting short-term goals, you know, enough of meeting that potential? Like, is it giving you enough proof, something to work with, you know, keeping you holding on to that younger guy or that guy that's, you know, it's not like that 25-year-old that got a master's degree, you know, finna be in a career. Like, is meeting short-term goals enough for you to stay around and work with him? I want you to really think about that. Leave a comment. I feel like that's a well put together man. I dress for success. You know, I own suits. I know how to tie a tie. You know, I have dress shoes. You know, I have J's too, but I know how to switch it up.
Versatility.
You know what I'm saying? That's a well put together guy. You know what I'm saying? I can get real hood real quick. You feel me? But I can turn that off. And, you know.
But y'all should really see this man in the business meeting.
So ladies, what you can drop in the comments, fellas too. You know, don't leave y'all. I won't leave y'all out, fellas. Let me know what a well put together guy is for you. Ladies, try to stay away from looks. You know, that's very shallow. You know, that's your forte. If you like looks, I mean, hey, it's a lot of ain't shit guys that look good to y'all. You know, I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all know.
I'm just saying, like, just leave, like, seriously what a well put together guy is. That sums up, you know, this first episode of Whiskey Wednesdays. And like I'm gonna close out every show, I want everybody to chug that shit. I'm finna pull you back up. Mr. Quiet Storm, you know what I'm saying? We about to chug that shit one time for the tube and subscribe if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying?
Man, trying to kill me.
Hey, you know how we do. We about to chug that shit. I'm starting to feel this whiskey. Cheers. Chug that shit.